day. Good day. Good day, everybody. I hope you are all doing well. I forgot to put the little poster, little flyer up. So, good day. I hope everyone had a wonderful weekend. Welcome. Welcome to Sit with Rev Melissa. I am Rev Melissa, and SIP stands for Spirit and Practice, where we practice because practice makes progress. Yes? Practice makes progress. So I am an ordained interfaith minister. I'm a licensed religious science practitioner, certified spiritual life coach, and spiritual director at Centers for Spiritual Living in Rockland County in New York. And all of this is my ministry of joy, where I support people in living life in joy, connected to their yes. So I hope you are feeling good today because it's Monday and you know what it means on most Mondays. We are starting a new series. So let's see. Let me get some greetings in. Oh, good day, Mommy. I hope you're doing well. Good day, Nan. It's good to see you. Good day, Pamela. It's good to see you. Linda from the beautiful mountains of Colorado. It's wonderful to see you. Great morning to you, Milan. Yes, girl, choosing and loving myself this morning. I know that's right. I know that's right. Okay, Wayne, you feel a little overstimulated. That's okay, baby. Let's send Wayne some love and settling energy. All right, y'all. So welcome. Welcome, Julian. Happy Monday to you also on this 5th day of December. And my glasses keep fogging up. All right, I might have to get my little fan. All right, I have all my little things right handy. Thank you, Simone, for the fan. So, Monday, new series. And so, let me see, how do I want to introduce this series? I'll introduce it with a story, a quick story. So, yesterday, I had service, did all the things related to that. And then afterwards, I started getting into some things in the house. And so I started just going through stuff in the house. And I just saw Linda's comment. Linda said, sounds like you're fired up today. I think so. I think so. So so I was going through stuff yesterday in the house. 6 hours of going through stuff in the house. And so Aria sees me going up and down in the basement and upstairs and all this activity. She's watching me. And she goes, "Oh, mommy, it's your excitement time of the year." And I was like, "What?" She's like, "Yeah, this is your excitement time of the year." And I was like, "What are you talking about? I'm just going through stuff. Like spring cleaning." So she was like, "No, mommy. It's different. It's different energy when you do it this time of the year." Right? She said, "My energy is exciting." I was like, "Really? Right?" So she says, "You're not this excited when you do spring cleaning. It's different. It's really different." And I was just like, "Really?" She was like, "Yep, it's different." So I was kind of mulling that over the rest of the evening, right? And I don't know about you all, but this is how I was raised. And my mother is here, so she could testify to this. When the new year starts to roll around, you make sure your household is in order. And in my family, it's taken to a whole nother level. It meant when we were growing up, it meant when the new year comes in, you have no dishes in the sink, you have no laundry in your laundry baskets, your house is clean from top to bottom, every single nook and cranny, every corner, your curtains are washed, like everything, right? And so as time went on and I got to be an adult, I was like, I ain't doing all that. I don't want to spend my new year doing all of that. So I don't go in like that, but I do spend some time just reorganizing, clearing things out, making room, right? And over the years, my focus has shifted more so around my spiritual, mental, emotional space, if you will, and not so much focus on my physical space. But this year I've been feeling like focusing on some of the physical stuff in the household. So there's my mother. She says, "You remember?" Oh, yes, mommy, I remember. How can I forget? how, how can I forget? It is like drilled into my mind, into my brain. It's just like all in there. So, yes, and it is, Linda, it is amazing how our children pick up our energy. Yes, Pamela, my. Yes, all of the things, all of the things. So I was sitting with this and not even recognizing that it was there was like a energy around it that my children had picked up, right? This like excitement, right? And I was like, oh, that's so interesting. So when I woke up this morning, I said, I think I want to talk about this. I want to talk about this weekend sip. And I'm putting it under the umbrella of clutter. I'm putting it under the umbrella of clutter. So specifically what I was doing was I was going through clothes. So because I don't have big closets, I have to store my clothes seasonally. So every season I switch out, the clothes in my closet. And I kind of did it midway for the fall. I didn't finish everything. So I said, let me just finish that because it's getting colder. And so I wanted to like get it done. So it took 6 hours because in addition to like sorting through, and I mean my hands touched every single garment and that I have, that I own. Summer, winter, fall, spring. It touched every single garment. And I had to make a decision if I wanted to keep it, if I wanted to release it, if I wanted to donate it, or if it was garbage. And so I did that for every single item in my house. I have one more bin to go through, and I've set an intention to be done with this by the end of this week. So a lot of the things I see you, Pamela, Marie, Marie Kondo. Yes, I love her. I love her. I don't get into it as deeply as she does. I don't hold every item and say, "Does this bring me joy?" I don't do that. It's, I just know, is this useful? That's more so my question. Is this useful? And it's the time of the year where many of us are doing that. Julian said, "That's what I'll be doing." Yes, yes, yes. Thank you, Wayne, for the encouragement. It's all good. I am a work in progress. We are all a work in progress, aren't we? So What I love, although I know that this is pretty common around this time of year that people start going through their homes and getting things organized. What I love was that Aria said that my energy about it was excitement. Usually, what's our feeling tone when we're doing decluttering? It's like, oh my God, I gotta, oh, like we are just like, it is not fun. We're like, oh, our energy is low. We're just like grudging through a lot of times. All the things, right? It's usually not typically excitement. Let me know if it's excitement for you. And I was not aware that I was, bringing off that type of energy in doing this. So, clutter, clutter. I think that's where we're going this week. And I especially got excited about the word clutter when I looked it up. So this is the definition of clutter, and I'm going to share with you three definitions. One, a disordered heap or mass of objects. Okay. Two, a state of disorder. Okay. Three, unwanted echoes that confuse the observation of signals on a radar screen. That one I got really curious about. Unwanted echoes that confuse the observation of signals on a radar screen. So let's just put a pin in that for a second. Because the origins of clutter it's a variant of the word clotter. 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 And that word right there, clotter, is obsolete. So the word clutter comes from a word that's obsolete. Isn't that perfect? If that's not some divine right order, I don't know what is, right? So they break it down into clot and So clot is like a mass, and is a suffix, right? So the suffix is used in forming nouns designating persons from the object of their occupation. And so some examples are hatter, Tyler, painter, clutter. Could still hear me. Oh, there we go. There we go. The signal is very, very low. So hopefully y'all can see me now. So clutter is origins from the word clutter, which is obsolete. If we look at clutter, it means basically a person who is in the occupation of clutter, right? A clutter. So, who wants to be designated as a person who is a clutter, right? Like a painter, a tiler, a hatter, a driver, a clutter. So this just tickled me. This really, really tickled me. But the definition that really sunk in a different way, because we talk about clutter all the time. Well, not all the time, but it's a common conversation about, oh, I have to declutter, oh, I have to go through my papers, oh, I gotta, especially at this time of the year. But let's take it deeper. Let's just dive into it a little bit more from this third definition. Unwanted echoes that confuse the observation of signals on a radar screen. I see you, Julian. Julian said, signals are not getting through because of the mass env- enveloping me. Yes. Yes. The signals are not getting through because of all the stuff. All the stuff. We could say the physical stuff, and we can also say our physical stuff, us. Creating the space, decluttering from within, right? Because we know it all starts from within. It all starts from within. The within gets outpictured. So, this is where we're going this week. Yes, clutter in the sense of being disorganized, right? Or having a lot of stuff, but more so those unwanted echoes that confuse the signal, It's static. Clutter, clutter creates static, stuckness. So that's where we're going, y'all. That's where we're going this week. I'm really excited. A whole different perspective about clutter. I hope y'all with me because I think this is where we're going to go this week. All right. Oh, I see Milan said clutter moving is exciting for me. All right, so I'm not alone. I see you, Lindsay. Oh, thank you, Lindsay. Tell me I'm back. Lindsay, excellent. This is very helpful for me. Thank you. You are very welcome. You are very welcome. All right. All right. So let's go. Let's go. So homework. Homework is just taking in what I'm sharing today. Just let it mull around, right? Am I a clutter? Right? Do I have clutter tendencies? The first step in recovery programs is to admit it. To just stand up and admit it. Hello, my name is Melissa and I am a clutterer. In the most lighthearted way, right? Not in a way to beat ourselves up, not even in a judging, right? Nan said, I do have clutter tendencies. Yes, yes. I love the definition too. I love the definition. All right, y'all. Let's get into some joy news. That's where we're going this week. I'll share the definition one more time. Unwanted echoes that confuse the observation of signals on a radar screen. All right, y'all. This is good. This is good. Oh, y'all got jokes today. This is my perfect job if I could actually get paid. I love that, Julian. I love that. All right, loves. Let's get into some joy news. All right. So first of all, I want to give a shout out to Lindsay. Lindsay's birthday was on Saturday. Lindsay, I hope you're feeling better and you had a wonderful, wonderful birthday. I am so grateful you were born and you are on the planet at the same time that I am and that our paths have joined. So happy birthday, Lindsay. Y'all send Lindsay some birthday love. So Sunday, we had a new Living Life in Joy. It was wonderful. My guest was Gail Ferguson Jones. And Gail is, speaking of recovery, Gail is a certified peer recovery coach. She's a podcaster and she has a best-selling book called Butterfly Rising. And she supports people in the recovery of codependency. So amazing woman, amazing work, amazing information. So if you missed it, please check out the replay. And then join me this Sunday for another episode of Living Life in Joy, 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time. And let me just put this out there. If you know of someone who could possibly be a guest on Living Life in Joy, please send their information to me. I would love to reach out to them and see if they would come on to the show. Okay? All right. So after Living Life in Joy, we have Sunday in Praise at 11:30 a.m. Eastern Time. And yesterday, every time I like, yeah, Sunday was just yesterday. Yesterday, I spoke about longing to belong. Longing to belong. We started our new theme for December, which is home. Ah, look at all the connections, y'all. No, it's not home. That was November. It's community. It's community. So still a connection. So community, longing to belong. So please check out the replay of the sermon. And then this Sunday at Rockland CSL, I will be speaking about Into We See. So that's a play on the word intimacy. Into We See. And so service is at 11:30 a.m. Eastern Time. Go to rocklandcsl.org. Just click on Sunday service and you'll be on Zoom with us, or you can join us on our Facebook page where we live stream. All right. So this Wednesday is National Joy Day. And y'all know I'm all over it. National Joy Day. I'm like, yes, 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 let's celebrate. And so we are celebrating with two things on National Joy Day at 7 p.m. Join me for visioning based on the work of Reverend Dr. Michael Bernard Beckwith, life visioning process. I have a couple of twists on some of his questions. So please join me. It is a process where we just get caught up in God's idea for our lives. So we do that by asking questions and we listen, and the answer is there always. So that's at 7 p.m. Eastern Time on Zoom. Again, you can go to Rockland CSL, click on Hour of Power, and you will be in the Zoom room. And then at 8:30 on National Joy Day, which is Wednesday, we will have our last meditation with the moon for 2022 at 8:30 p.m. Please join me, Meditation with the Moon, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time, right where you're watching me now. So lots to do on Wednesday to celebrate joy. And I would love to celebrate it with you. So that means no 10:30 sip on Wednesday. The sip is at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time with our Meditation with the Moon. Preview for 2023, the 30-day mental diet class based on the book by Willis Kinnear, visioning board workshop, and a spiritual practice workshop. So all that's happening in the first quarter of 2023. So let's get ready. I want to know, are you still taking inventory? We wrapped up our inventory session series last week, and that's perfect, right? Inventory, now we're in clutter. So I hope that is continuing at least throughout the end of the year. Just checking in, taking inventory. Where am I? What am I ready to release? It's all in such divine order. I just love it, y'all. I love it when it all comes together that way. All right. So I think that's it for today. We will continue with clutter tomorrow. Lindsay, my mom sent you some birthday love. Yes, yes, yes. And you said cool stuff for your birthday. Wonderful. I'm glad you had a good birthday. All right, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow. Peace and blessings. Peace and justice. We're living life in joy. Yes. Connected to our yes.